Hey, what is up, everybody? Happy New Year! It is 2025. I guess it's been a while since the New Year actually happened. What are we at? July? January 10th or something? What is it? 9th? 10th? January 10th already. Oh my gosh. Hope everybody had a good holidays. Ours was pretty eventful. Good and bad. But we're back in the Lego room building things. And today we are building the Vinci flying machine. I'm really excited about this set, actually. Probably more so than most people. I don't think it'll be like super popular. I don't think it'll be like flying off the shelves, but literally. But it is set number 10363. It's got 493 pieces, so hopefully we can knock that out in like an hour or so. And we'll probably tinker with it a little bit. It's got some weird trigger mechanism thing to make the flapping motion, but it would be cool to stick a motor on it. So I might not get to that today, but we'll probably do that at some point. One reason I'm really excited about this set is because I built my own kind of Da Vinci inspired flying machine way back in the day. This model is like 11 years old. I still had it kicking around. And it's not super faithful to Da Vinci sketches, but it's obviously very much inspired by his work. And it does have this kind of articulated wing flapping mechanism going on, which I was pretty proud of back in the day. I would probably build this a little bit differently if I did it today, especially related to the gear train. In particular, these two gears that mesh together here, they're only held together by the clutch power of the studs here, so they do tend to work themselves loose, as there's quite a bit of force involved in this mechanism. But this model is pretty cool, I think. And I actually submitted it to LEGO Ideas way back in the day, 11 years ago. And sadly, it did not garner enough support to even be considered. And it wasn't the only one. I believe, I know Jake Sadovich of Ship in a Bottle fame also posted a Da Vinci flying machine a few years after that. And there was at least one other one that was posted kind of minifig scale, but neither of them ever achieved 10,000 supporters. So that just kind of shows you popularity. I think the people that are interested in this will be very interested in this. For example, I am. But there's probably not going to be like a ton of people. Okay, anyway, that's a very long intro. Let's just pop this open and see who's all up in the chat. Our hamburgers in the chat. Hey, everybody. Needs some WD-40. Yeah, I definitely need to lubricate that model. I use PTFE lubrication or silicone lubrication for plastic. Which, yes, I do use quite a bit when I'm running models on a show. It definitely helps the wear and tear of LEGO. Okay, oh man, I'm way behind the chat already. Hey, JB Awesome's in the house. Denis is in the house. The Lego TV, hello. Ooh, Rosh is in the house. Excellent. Hey, how's it going? Bill is in the house. Hey, Jason, Happy New Year. Excellent. Alon, Ben, Dragon Shadow. No. 4 numbered bags. Ooh, the wings. Actually, one thing I'm really excited about, even if we don't modify the official set too much today, I might just, at the very least, stick these wings on my original model and see what they look like. I think that'd be cool. Ben, greetings from Germany. Excellent. Oh, Eric's in the house. It can fly with enough force, Bill. Yep, absolutely. At least it's something new compared to the 3 consecutive HP with identical wing flapping mechanism. Yeah, actually I'm really excited to check out the mechanism. Oh, it looks like bag number 1, we're building the stand. I do have instructions somewhere. There we go. Instructions up digitally. Yeah, actually, I mean, I'm always jazzed when LEGO breaks out of kind of traditional types of sets to build new stuff. This is no exception. I love these, I mean, I guess they're not really quirky, but, you know, off the beaten path kind of sets. In the process of building a custom recolor of 42152, as if I know my sets by number. Ooh, greetings from Brazil. Tulio. A big squeaky Leo has a mouse in his pocket. Ooh, Eric actually won the set just waiting for it to be delivered. Oh man, that's amazing. I actually bought 2 of them. So, because I figured I might tinker with it a bit, and it's nice to have, I guess, what am I doing? I don't need those instructions. It's nice to have multiple copies. Also, the wings, I think, are pretty cool, and if I build a bigger one, I might want 2 copies of the wings to make the wings a bit bigger. Ooh, Misla got paper bags. Yeah, it depends where you live, I believe. MSX80. Hello there, so long since we met. Oh, clearly we met. Ningo, good for us. We can expect discount on the set. Sure. Did the Museum of Nature make it to the Toronto show? Yes, Frank. Yes, it did. Brooks and the Six was amazing. Museum of Nature made it there. It's not like 100% done, but it's like 99%. Ooh. So we have some preamble about Da Vinci. I'll probably read that later. It's pretty cool. Some nice stylistic artwork. Ooh, and about the design team from the Lego design team. Cool. Antika, Lego designer. Senior Lego designer. We'll see how good a job she did. Yeah, Toronto show was great. Museum was great. A lot of people recognized it. A lot of people liked it. It was pretty awesome. Bill, 2025 still not the year for paper bags for Jason yet. That's a myth in North America. Oh, Maxwell, hello. Glad you streamed so I could watch you while I sort Lego. JB, awesome. Excellent. Hello from England. Excellent. Greetings from Portugal. Wolf Force. Awesome. I'm excited to see if you can flap your wings. Diambolo. Oh, Diambolo. Did I recently follow you on Instagram? I believe. Maybe you got some cool stuff going on there. Really excited to see your mechanics. Eric. Oh, firefighter aircraft. Excellent. Thanks. Fire aircraft. Our hamburger. How were the holidays? The holidays were a mixed bag. We ended up having to fly home to Crystal's home, kind of last minute, to visit family, which was not really planned, but it was pretty good nonetheless to see everybody for the holidays, even though it was unexpected. And then we came home and spent the last week before Crystal went back to work, just kind of relaxing in Ottawa here, which was pretty nice. It was nice to just kind of chillax for a while. You get to see paper bags in any set I've purchased or bought from the store. Dragon Shadow. Yeah, I think certainly, oh man, I guess I better move over a little bit here. Certainly in North America, I don't think paper bags have been a thing. So yeah, building a stand. Everybody loves that. Everybody loves building stands. I guess we get the boring part out of the way early, which is nice. Then we can move on to the exciting bits. MSX80, yes, we met in Billund for, the remake workshops. Oh, some decade ago. Yeah, that was pretty cool. There was a bunch of us that got invited to Billund, like 2017, 16, I don't even know. Long time ago. 2015. To go to the workshops. To do a little workshop about building alternate models and such. You know what? I don't remember much from that trip, but I do remember telling them, the people at Lego, at some point, I'm like, you guys really, we were talking about like 3D modeling tools. They were like planning to release their own public 3D modeling tool or develop a new one potentially, other than Digital Designer, to make like building alternate models easier. And I told them at the time, I'm like, you just need to buy Bricklink Studio. And look at that, like 5 years later, they finally did. I think that was a pretty good job on their part, actually. JB Awesome, not really good at building mechanical Lego things, but I'm decent at Lego Star Wars mocks. Oh, that's cool. Eric, did you get the massive snowdrop last Friday? Wow, 3 feet in 2 days. Jeez. That is crazy. No, actually in Ottawa, we're not really in the snow belt. We're definitely not in the snow belt. So yeah, we actually haven't had much snow this winter. It's cold as anything out, but which is good if you know anything about Ottawa. You might know we have the Rideau Canal, the quote-unquote world's longest skateway, which has been seen some tough times in the last couple of years. 2 years ago, it didn't open at all because the weather was too warm. Last year, it was only open for like 10 days, and the ice quality was terrible. It's not even... Can't even really consider it being open, in my opinion, last year. But this year, it's been so cold the last like couple weeks, that it's opening on Saturday, tomorrow, in theory. And it looks like it will be open for quite a while. So Kristen and I are pretty excited about that. We will definitely go skating sometime this weekend. At least that is the plan. We've actually already been skating out on the river near our house a few days ago. It wasn't great, just because the ice quality is not as good. On the canal, they actually maintain the ice. They smooth it out and flood it regularly, which is pretty cool. Okay, we got some funky angled stand action going on here. Oh, interesting. Oh, yeah. Okay. Half stud. Oh, yeah. It's cool. Little way to get some angle. Snow dump. Bill is building the Lego City race car ramp. Oh, yeah. Just got the brand new 1x2 by 2/3 wedge tile. No longer using the grill wedge. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a cool piece. I got a few. I just bought some off Bricks and Pieces at some point. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to have the non-grill wedge. That's awesome. Actually, I think I'm gonna pick up that set. At some point. I think there's some other cool stuff in it. Our hamburger received my first space baby days ago. Amazing. Rosh, I don't understand why the part models in Studio still need to be created and made by Eldra users and not directly added by Lego. They literally own Bricklink and Studio. Yeah, I mean, I think they do, actually, for a lot of them. For most of the new parts, they just import them themselves. But it does seem to be pretty slow. I agree that it should be pretty trivial, one would think, since they own the molds. But it is a large company with, I'm sure, a lot of bureaucracy. So, who knows? Who knows what's involved? That is backwards. Ooh, the Blakester is due for another snowblast here in Ohio. It is winter. Yeah, like I said, we haven't really gotten much snow here, which is nice because I don't have to shovel the driveway. But okay, we even have some little texty trinkets in the instructions. One of Da Vinci's machines, known as Il Grande Nibbio, was inspired by and named after a bird. Interesting. The kite. I see. Anyway, I will not read all these out because it's going to take too long. But that's cool. I do like the fact that they add some kind of annotations in some of the instructions. Give you something to read while you're building. Interesting. Why? There we go. Oops. It would help if I watched what I was doing. Rush, and it's a really tedious job where raw data is taken from the builder app and converted to subparts and glued back together. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I agree that they should be quicker in adding parts to Studio themselves. Certainly, yeah, it is annoying. It's super annoying when you're missing, like, one part. And it's like, oh, man. And then you have to try and cobble one together and import it into Studio, etc., etc., etc. Which I guess is one reason, or it's not really the reason, but I do try and build most of my models these days with super readily available common parts. I don't use anything too crazy. Which has the advantage of all those parts being available in Studio already, which is nice. Okay, everybody loves building stacks of black bricks. It's a necessary evil when you... Ooh, we have a printed Leonardo da Vinci flying machine. I see. Cool. Is that like the only... Well, yeah, there's no stickers in this, I don't think. I would imagine there not be. We got a printed tile, which is nice. Da Vinci famously wrote in his notebooks in backward handwriting. Ooh, it could only be read correctly when reflecting in a mirror. Wow, that sounds very impractical. Do what you got to do there, Da Vinci, Leonardo. Okay. Oh, I'm getting close. Fried Brick, did you buy any other sets from LEGO new releases of 2025? Oh yeah, Eric, English only, please. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Rosh, he did that so his others couldn't copy his work text easily. I mean, there you go. Playing 4D chess right there. Yeah, did I buy any other sets? Yeah. I actually did. I bought nothing huge. Oops. Going the wrong way. Oh, I'm guessing I'm going to have to build 2 of these, aren't I? I can see it right now. Mirrored, though, so... Yeah, what else did I buy? I bought some other things. I finally picked up the Baby Dinosaurs set, even though this is a 4+ set. Oh, man, it's got so many cool baby dinosaurs in it. And this egg with the eyeball in it. So yeah, this has been on the wanted list for a long time. I finally bought that. What else did I get? These all just came yesterday. I wasn't sure if I would actually live stream today because I didn't. Bought a couple Creator 3-in-1 sets. Really excited to play around with those. Space one, the bunny one. And then of course I got some freebies, the Lucky Knots and the Toucan. I also picked up this from the Reward Center. This like magnet. They have a bunch of these magnets. I really like the classic space one. Eric told you it's a good set. I have it as well. Yeah. Yeah, I know we talked about it in the past. And I'm finally glad to have my own copy. Okay. We got some stand. Now we do the same thing, I assume. In the opposite direction. Mirrored just like Da Vinci's texts. Okay. Interesting. All right, I'm just trying to knock these out. 2 of these. Hope the baby dinosaur set isn't too difficult to build. 4+, yeah, I know. I mean, I likely won't actually build any of the parts of it. I'm sure I'll just pull out the baby dinosaurs. I mean, what is even in there? I to be honest, I didn't really look too closely. There's some kind of vehicle, isn't there? Okay, we have a stand. Amazing. Oh yeah, there's a very rudimentary Jeep. Oh yeah, some research lab. And a thingy. Shed. Wall. Man, it's... You probably don't even need instructions to build this. Harkening back to the old days. Okay. Bag number 1 done. I assume we can just put that... Okay, finally, we're building the frame for the flying machine. Excellent. Oh, Misla had a plastic bag inside a paper bag for bag 2. Yeah. Yeah, even when you do get paper bags, it's not 100%. This has definitely been a very long transition. Ooh, brown shock absorber. I do believe this is one of the newer parts. Actually, I'm going to turn the camera a little bit. I think get a little more centered there. Yeah, I do believe this is like a new color for the shock absorber. It's a shame you only get one. Some good snot action going on. This, interesting that they, so weird that they don't, that are like, too lazy to turn the model over. to show you where these go underneath. Not that it's hard to figure out, but you could have totally just flipped this model over. The frame for this does, I mean, just looking at the box, it does seem to be a bit chunky. But I'm sure they had to make it strong. Sadly, or, yeah, sadly for them. Good thing for us when we build our mocks, we don't have to follow such rigid rules. Ooh, I do like this piece. This is like a new plate with, well, it's not even that new anymore. It's like a 1x3 plate with a, I guess it's just a longer version of this guy, but it has a rounded edge over the technical at the top, which is actually super useful. I find it really handy. Oh, oops, put that in the wrong spot. Ooh, ball joints. Oh, there are more baby dinosaurs in Spidey and Friends. I believe they will come in Jurassic World sets 2 and more natural colors too this year. Ooh. I was not even aware of that. I will have to check out that set. Spidey and Friends, you say? Baby Stego and Baby Taro. Ooh, excellent. Jason Pettyjohn. No Blacktron. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm not like in a huge rush to get the Blacktron set. I may wait and see if the Galaxy Explorer remake is any indication. I might go on sale at some point because again, I think it's among fans of Classic Space and Blacktron, it's super popular, but I don't know how popular it'll be, amongst the general public. So there's a non-0% chance that it might be discounted over time. So I might just kind of wait on that. I don't need to get it day one for sure. I will likely eventually buy it though. It is definitely on the wish list. I assume this should be roughly centered. It's funny in this instructions, like they kind of, I guess in theory it's 1-to-1. Actually, let me look at that. I guess the disadvantage of building on the screen is that, yeah. Excellent. It's pretty close. Is that your 1-to-1 is definitely not accurate. I wonder what this used to be before it became a 0-to-2. I have no idea what that's referencing, but Misla, plastic bag inside paper bag, yeah. Yeah. Ronaldo is my goat. Wow, obviously. Oh, Troll Mine, hello. Eric, no spamming. Yes, no spamming, please. Brawl Stars. Hey, how's it going? Ooh, Jason Pettyjohn. Very true. I jumped the gun because of the nostalgia factor. Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's hard not to pull the trigger when you're very excited about something. I find as I age, I get a little bit better at that. But you see shiny new sets, and you're like, oh man, I need to buy those. I definitely get that. I mean, even the Da Vinci flying machine, I wouldn't be surprised if it was discounted at some point in its lifespan as well. I mean, it depends what kind of market research they did, whether they overproduced it or not. We shall see. You don't really know until... But I would not be surprised if it did get discounted at some point. Okay, we're anchoring this on both ends. Ooh, it's already under tension. Interesting. Wow, it's under a lot of tension. Man, that's crazy. I'm surprised they actually... This is the strong spring. I actually don't know if they make the weaker version of the spring anymore. I have no idea. But this would explain why their frame needs to be so chunky. Oh, G. Jacobson is in the house. Good morning. Bill, which sets do you plan to Frankenstein besides Mario and Yoshi? There was another one. I think the radio mechanism looks pretty cool too for the dial. So I might try and cobble together the radio as well. I actually did order some pieces from Bricks and Pieces because there were like a handful of unique parts in the Mario and Yoshi and the radio, although maybe not unique, but I wanted the right colors or something. Anyway, I can't remember, but I ordered them from Bricks and Pieces. But unfortunately, Bricks and Pieces shipping is like, excuse me, it's way behind right now, and especially to Canada. We had a postal strike for the last month. Well, I guess it ended a little while ago, but as a result, they weren't even shipping to Canada for the longest time, so there's a big backlog. So I ordered them in December, but I don't even know when I'm going to get those pieces. So it might be a while before I cobble together those sets. We'll see. Although I was trying to keep track when I cobbled together the Groot. It took so much time to actually just like pull the parts out of my collection. I don't know if it's worth it, as opposed to just buying the sets. I don't think it was worth it for the Groot, because the Groot's a pretty cheap set. The Mario and Yoshi's pretty expensive, so it might be worth it, but... and I probably wouldn't complete the set. Like, I probably just want to build the mechanism, so I won't worry about finishing all the tiles, because there are a lot of tiles on that thing, as far as I remember. We shall see. That will be future Jason's problem. Da Vinci was my first real extreme special interest. Ooh, when I was 16. Well, that's pretty cool. Where I couldn't stop spending time with the topic for 2 years straight. Wow, yeah, it's awesome. I mean, as far as special interests go, it's a pretty good one. I keep meaning to build some kind of Da Vinci workshop building, or like inventors building or something. But I keep getting distracted with other things. So who knows if that'll ever happen. How are your Cata sets selling? I must admit that I didn't buy the groundhogs. Yeah, I have no idea. They don't share any of that information with me. And our contract, they just give me a one-time fee at the beginning to buy the license, and so I have no idea what sales numbers are like. I would guess the prairie dogs probably are a pretty niche interest, so who knows how well they would sell. Interesting. Again, it's not like super clear. I think they could have made these steps a little bit clearer. It's a one stud connection, really? Interesting. Some funky, interesting, yeah. I mean, it's all very solid. Oh yeah, it's cool. I guess they need these holes to be a very specific distance. Or at least they decided that they needed to be. We shall see. Bill, do you have a sound? Oh, do you have a sound brick for the radio? No, I do not. But I did see somebody just stuck a Raspberry Pi inside and hooked it up to the control so it changed stations and stuff. So it looked pretty cool, like a pretty cool little project. Not that I have any Raspberry Pis, but it is something to consider. G. Jacobson, am I feeling a little bit under the weather? Oh, sipping on some lemon and ginger tea. It's a great way to wake up. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I guess it is the season to get sick. Thankfully, despite being through airports over the holidays, we managed to avoid getting any kind of cold, which is miraculous in my opinion. But yeah, so far so good this winter for Crystal and I. Although Crystal said she was feeling a little bit congested earlier this week, but it is the season of things going around. Okay, 4, 2, 2. Interesting, they don't even show you the other side. That's crazy. I mean, back in the day, I mean, maybe they're finally realizing that printing instructions cost a lot of money. I mean, there was a time when they would definitely turn this into 2 steps to show you each side individually. Obviously, they don't need to. But I do find it kind of surprising that they decided they did not. Oh no, I definitely... Why do I have an extra... Oh, no. Interesting. These are all extras, that's fine. Clearly, I forgot to put this somewhere. Oh yeah, right at the back. All right, bag 3. Oh, our hamburger is finally picking up the prairie dogs tomorrow from our version of Craigslist. Oh, cool, yeah. It's definitely the way to do it. You can get a used copy. Ooh, I also do believe these strings in dark tan are a new color for those. Oh, and this is a new color for these rounded support bars. Ooh, M. Versalo's in the house. This looks like a really cool set. Interesting pieces. It is. I mean, I do love the color palette. I'm a big fan of brown and tan. I love me some natural colors. So, at least in that regard, it is pretty cool. Okay. I'm looking for the other inverted curved slope. Ooh, and I do believe this is a new color as well. This needs to come in more colors. It's only available in like, what, dark gray? Black, maybe? It always annoys me when you mix system and Technic up and you're building some like system model with a nice color scheme, and all of a sudden you have to put some Technic elements in it, and the Technic elements only come in like dark gray or light gray or black. Just kind of ruins the vibe. Okay, what is that? 2x3 brick. Ooh, and a black 1x2 axle. I'm also glad they're bringing black 1x2 axles back. Oh yeah, apparently Leonardo test built the ornithopter by asking a friend to do it. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Never take risks yourself as the inventor. Oh my god, machine crashed and Da Vinci's friend broke a leg. That's terrible. Okay, we got a nice little box on the front. In theory, this holds the occupant. But I feel bad for, especially back in the day when you breaking a leg isn't as big a deal in modern medicine times. But man, back then it could have been like very life risking. Brian the Brick is in the house. Hello, our hamburger. The sets are hard to come by in Germany. Cat is... Oh, import is still a problem. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought they were... more prevalent in Germany, actually. And Versalo likes the color palette as well. Brian the Brick, do you think there is a way to rebuild the Cat of Prairie Dog design with Legos bricks? Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I mean, obviously, I built the original using Lego bricks, which does look quite a bit different visually, but internally it is pretty much identical. And I think those instructions are freely available. So, you can always just download my original instructions to... And then decoration-wise, I don't think there's anything crazy, like unique, other than the stickers. Obviously, they used a lot of stickers, but yeah, you can definitely cobble it together with Lego pieces. The 2L black axles were never gone. They just hate to use them, apparently, to avoid mixing up Technic pins. Yeah, I mean, yeah. But I'm glad they are using them again for sure, regardless. We got some tail. I assume we're working on the tail section right now. Brian the Brick, since I don't know how I can buy from Canada if they ship here. Yeah, I do not know. G. Jacobson, are there any new elements in this set? Absolutely new ones? I don't think there are any completely new elements. Just some recolors, I believe. There are quite a few recolors, though, which is pretty cool. Well, I guess not that many, but... there are a few. Well, I guess the printed piece is unique. But I can't see anybody being too excited about Leonardo da Vinci's flying machine tile if you're not actually building this set. Oh yeah, that's cool. It is a bit chunky, I will give you that. Okay, why am I blind? There it is. Oh, Evan Moon is in the house. Today is not Friday. Today's JK Brickworks Day and lots of snow. Oh yeah, you're getting lots of snow too? I mean, we're not, but other people are in the... it's in the works for them. Embor Sally, I also prefer 1x2 axles in black. I do, however, understand them using red for them. So they would need to be easier to find. Yep, sets with lots of black Technic connector pads. Ooh, attribute 16, nice beard. Will the mock be motorized like Hedwig and Fox? Oh, I'm sure we'll stick a motor on it somehow. It might require quite a bit of changes though, as it is not... as it is trigger operated instead of, there's no like traditional rotating crank or anything to drive the motion. So we'll see. I don't think I'll do that today. Actually, I have meeting a friend after lunch, so I might have to dip out a bit earlier than usual. We will definitely finish this though today, and then well, we'll see. We'll see how this trigger mechanism works. But I'm guessing it won't be super trivial to stick a motor on it. I have a feeling the spring has so much force required to trigger it that I have a feeling we're going to have to change that when we stick a motor on it. It's just going to be too much force for the motor to overcome easily. But we'll see. Did you see my Christmas tree? RGB attributes. Maybe? Where would I have seen that? Instagram, YouTube. Bricks Lego, happy good day. Brian the Brick, have you thought about building your own face? It could be an interesting project. I have not. That is definitely not something that crossed my mind. Leonardo da Vinci was persistent in his idea that the human body could produce enough energy to power a flying machine. That seems very optimistic. But don't let your dreams be dreams. Okay. Two curved slopes. Hola, Santiago. Deborah L, are the wings new? Oh yeah, I guess these aren't really pieces though, I guess. But yeah, these cloth fabric pieces are new, I guess, as well. Pretty cool. I don't consider those pieces though, I guess. Okay, what are we... What? Where? What? Oh yeah, I forgot. Clearly I missed these a while ago. I was like, there's no studs to attach those pieces onto. There we go. Oh yeah, Space Baby Pilots, Brian the Brick, obviously. Santiago, hi, no speak English. Oh yeah, Google Translate is your friend, or any kind of translate. The 5 long ball socket linkage with 9-degree alignment is pretty new. Oh yeah, I guess we haven't... we not got there yet? Well, we'll see. Okay. We definitely need Space Baby pilots. Space Babies are right there, ready to go. Ready to pilot. Niels Brewer, I've never been a massive fan of the red axles. I guess they remind me too much of Kinects. Yeah, G. Jacobson. We barely got any snow this winter. Yesterday there was grass on the ground. Wow. Today we got a dusting of snow. Yeah. I believe the people's experiences with snow this year are heavily regional dependent. We have hardly got any snow in Ottawa either, but there are definitely some parts of Ontario that were absolutely dumped on. Oh yeah, I'm guessing I'm making 2 of these as well. Probably mirrored. I'm just going to assume that, and we're just going to jump right in and do it. Taking a risk. Oh, I do like the fact that there's a bunch of these pieces. And even these 1x4, these rounded plates I really like as well. Round-ended plates are pretty cool. Oh, Messenger. Also here in chat. Oh, yeah. Did you send that to me at some point? People send me stuff all the time. I do vaguely recall it. Regarding the Christmas tree. Evan Moon, I live in the south. Atlanta, Georgia is covered in 4 inches. What? That is ridiculous. 1/8 of an inch of snow is enough to cancel almost every business. That is crazy. Yeah, we were in Chattanooga, Tennessee one year in like March, and it absolutely got dumped on. And yeah, that was an experience. I also remember ages ago, this is probably like 15 years ago, we were on a big road trip through the south, and we were driving through like Louisiana to Texas, and they got like a huge snowstorm, and there was so much carnage. Like road carnage, cars in the ditch, like people everywhere, sliding around. It was just like so crazy to see, because like by Ontario standards it was like not even that crazy a storm, but obviously they're just not equipped to deal with it. You know, they don't salt the roads. Everybody had summer tires on. Oh shoot, I pushed that in too far. So yeah, it was definitely an interesting experience. Oh, I'm also assuming I need to make 2 of these as well. Which way will do? Again, mirrored. And if not, I will pay the price later. Santiago, I would translate everything I want to put, but the problem is that I am using my cell phone and I don't want to be leaving YouTube every 5 seconds. Well, sadly, nobody's going to understand what you say if you speak Spanish. So you will have to deal with it, I guess. Dave Hedges is in the house. Yeah, wings are fabric. Wings are definitely fabric. Yeah, fabric-y. Yeah, there's some kind of fabric. Derboli, hello. Space Baby Pilot goes without saying. Obviously, yeah. I just bought much of the Lego Star Wars January sets. Oh, Brian the Brick. That's cool. Which one of these goes on here? This one. Oh my gosh. Put the axle through the hole. You can do it. There we go. Okay, we got some funky anchored wings. Okay, now we do this thing that I already did. Excellent. It's already done. Ooh, and then we do some kind of crazy... brown. Oh yeah, apparently his sketches show different flying machines operated by a pilot using different power mechanics. Yeah, some powered by legs, some powered by legs as well as arms, and others even with rudders connected to the pilot's head. Wow. That sounds pretty ambitious. But yeah, at least he was smart enough to realize that the legs are the strongest part of the body. So yeah, definitely be useful to use those. Oh, Ezra's in the house. Oh, I'm torn. I want to watch the stream, but I don't want to spoil the build. You can watch the stream as you're building your own. Problem solved. Oh, what the heck? Oh, I put this on the... What? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. We have like a flexible tail. That's pretty cool. In theory, I'm sure... Oh, yeah. We're supposed to control the tail attack angle with some kind of mechanism, I'm guessing. Oh, I believe this is just some kind of bracket to hold it to the stand. I would guess. Bro, you're the smartest person in the world. Well, I appreciate the sentiment, but that is plainly false. Attribute 16, yes. Crystal tree based on the Chima crystal 1x1 brick made from 3D. Also, second one is LED. Oh, we're talking about Christmas trees. I showed you earlier my combination of rotation Christmas tree with Infinity Gauntlet. Oh, yeah. Satellites and Rainbow Star. All rotated. Yeah. It's cool. It was cool. Ezra, I don't have it yet. Yeah, it's sad. I think you put those two long curved tail parts in the wrong way around. Yeah, it is quite possible. Oh, yeah, I did. Keeping me on my toes. That is a very good eye. Excellent. Thanks for the correction. Much appreciated. At least somebody knows what's going on here. Oh, now we're back to friggin' one piece per step again. Like, really? This is the assembly? You decided to do that? This is very excessive. Okay, where are we putting this? Again, not like... Oh yeah, I guess that's got to go there. Oh yeah, cool, cool. I bet this goes on... Oh yeah. Go on the stand. It's pretty nice. Oh, I guess that was the next step. Put it on the stand. Da Vinci studies on weight and structure of flying machines also mentioned force, which would later be defined by Newton as the law of gravity. Amazing. Ahead of his time. Okay, we're building something. What are we building? Oh, we're building the trigger, I think. Maybe. Okay, I was blind for a minute right there. Oh man, how long till Lego releases a 2x5 Lego plate, I wonder. I've actually been thinking it would be kind of useful to have that piece lately. Oh yeah, now we got a trigger. And we are, wow, again, you're like not the greatest at showing us. Assume we center this axle. Oh yeah, then we build some kind of trigger mechanisms. Some kind of something or other. Oops. Would help if I did that correctly. Oh my gosh, it's terrible. One question before I go, sadly. Will you come to Brickworld Chicago this year, Ezra? Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's coming up, isn't it? I have no plans to at the moment, sadly. G. Jacobson, so what do you think of becoming the 51st state? Do you have any room available there? Yeah, that has been a whole thing. It's so crazy. No comment. I believe some of these are extra. I do believe those I shouldn't have 3 extra 1x1s. I probably missed putting them on somewhere. Okay, we have some kind of... Oh, this is the trigger for the tail mechanism. Yeah, that's cool. Oh yeah, so when you pull the tail, the trigger, the tail goes down. That's awesome. Pretty cool. Oh, and then we get, oh yeah, another one of these to hold that on. Okay, I do also seem to have 3 extra 1x1s, which is too many. Where did those go? Oh, I got that one. Ooh, it's, we'll just assume that they're not critical. I will worry about that later. Apparently we get some wings out now. And bag number 4. Brian the Brick, I got the Acclimator 4+N1. Ahsoka's Jedi Interceptor and the Arc 170. Wow. NIDHU, what do you do when these are done? I mean, this one I'll probably tinker with a little bit. Probably customize it a bit. Maybe revisit my old custom version with the new wings and such. We'll see. Most sets I just take apart and put the pieces in my collection. Oh, Eric was just thinking that as well. 2x5 is long overdue. Yeah, possibly. And 2x7. Ooh, yeah, maybe. Oh, SciTech. Hello, everyone from Utah. I hope you are staying warm. Yeah, it's definitely chilly up here. Do you know which Circuit Cubes packs are needed to get all types of motors, battery, and accessories available? Gears Go and BT upgrade kit? Yeah, the Bluetooth upgrade kit gives you 2 qubit motors and the Bluetooth battery box. The Gears Go, I don't know what has. Does it have a regular battery box? And the geared motor cube? If so, then yeah, those are the 2 you need for sure. Oh, Greenland on the road to becoming 52nd state. Oh, I think Greenland should be 51 and we should be 52. No? What about Panama? Panama's got to get in there somewhere. Bill, if he buys both Canada and Denmark, oh my gosh, if he actually buys Denmark or invades Denmark, get my Lego cheaper. Oh yeah, then there won't be any tariffs. We're really jumping the gun here now. Oh, Danish news is flooded with this story? Oh yeah, wow. It's interesting to see other perspectives on it. Obviously, we're already like pretty tightly tied to America since we are right above it. So we do get a lot of American news anyway. So obviously all of Trump's antics are pretty front and center. Gets a bit tiresome after a while. But yeah, it's interesting to see how other countries are reacting. Oh, again, they don't even show you the other side of this. That's so crazy. I mean, I'm all for it. This less is more for instructions, because it's definitely not necessary. I do this all the time in my own instructions. If it's mirrored on the other side, whatever. People can figure it out. Ooh, a lot of these in tan. I do like this piece as well. It's pretty handy. Oh, and I'm guessing we're making 2 of these. Oh, and 2 of those. Oh, in fact, it says we're making 2 of them. So, yeah, obviously. Ooh, a whole variety of these round-ended plates, which I do love. Okay, Chad, no politics, please. Yeah. I mean, it is kind of entertaining, but yeah. Getting a little off track. Go to page 54 or 55 for the 1x1 plates. Oh my god, you're making me go back so far. 54, 55. Oh yeah. Oh no. I added those ones. Added those ones. Oh yeah, these ones. Oh, these ones I missed. Yeah. Thank you. Problem solved. Excellent. Thanks so much. Okay. I believe I've built those two. Excellent. Oh yeah, now I do the tops. Gotta make them look good, obviously. I never thought of politics from a Lego standpoint. Yeah. Yeah, if cheap Lego becomes a feature, then yeah, I might be more interested. Brian the Brick, you have too much tan. Yeah, there is a lot of tan in this. I love tan though. Tan is a great color. Okay, what are we doing with these? Oh yeah, I guess we need these. Need these. Oh yeah, these are new color. Oh, these are. Oh yeah, crazy. These are a new piece, a relatively new piece. These piece. It's this piece, but these have the holes in plane, the same plane. These ones, the holes are 90 degrees oriented. Man, this is so handy. I would have loved these. There's definitely some stuff I've built where I'm like super annoyed that I have to change the direction of the hole 90 degrees. Where this would have been pretty handy. Yeah, that's a good piece actually. I really like that. Again, I'm sure the applications are pretty specific, but when you want it, it's gonna be useful. Oh yeah. That's cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Cool, good motion. Pretty smooth. Oh, and I'm guessing, yeah, we're making two of these, but they need to be mirrored. So we will just do this right away as well. Rosh, luckily there's zero room to hide blue, yellow, green, red, azure, and pink in parts in this set. Yeah, when everything is exposed, you can't just fill it with weird filler colors. That's the advantage. Okay, and some of these. Whew. What is going on here? Oh yeah, that's cool. We got the clips oriented 90 degrees so that the holes line up. Excellent. Goes there. So we need to build another one of these. Again, mirrored. For this side. And what do we got? Black microphones. Oh yeah, that's a cool way to anchor the ball. Brian the Brick, just to make sure you're in Ottawa, right? Ottawa, yep. Did you grow up there? No, I did not grow up in Ottawa. I moved here for work. I guess almost when I moved here, almost 30 years ago, actually. Whew, time flies. I grew up closer. Oh no, I just messed that up. Oh my gosh, terrible. I forgot to put a layer on. Grew up in more southern Ontario. Okay, excellent. That's good. Those linkages come in gray too in the F1 icon set. So good to know. Yeah, burnt orange or whatever color this is. Dark orange is not the most useful color. Definitely wouldn't be my top choice, but yeah, light gray is good. Or gray, some kind of gray. Okay, we got some wing frames. Oh, Mari, hi, nice to see you. Excellent, welcome. Don't forget those 1x5 pieces. Yeah, thanks. Shoot. Cheers. Like in the middle of Toronto, in Ontario, probably like 1 hour drive west of Toronto. It's a very small town. I grew up on a farm in the middle of nowhere, outside of Brantford, Ontario. Okay. Ooh, now we get to find these fancy new. Okay. I better make sure I use the right version, right one of these. We better just, okay, yeah, excellent. Again, we'll do the same thing. Oh, and then we've got, light gray. Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, that's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. I like. Let's see when we. Oh, let's see. When do we put the other ones on? I guess later. Okay. Okay. What are we doing here? I guess in theory I'm supposed to have this on the thing. Does that make it easier to build? Might have to lift up the camera a little bit. Get a better view. Okay, so in theory we have. Where does this actually go? Oh yeah, okay. There's a ball joint buried in there. I see. It is actually not the most clear instructions I've ever dealt with. Is that actually what happens? This seems wrong. Because I probably need to... There we go. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, that's cool. But that is definitely not like immediately obvious. Okay, so in theory I already built this. Put that on the other side. It's a pretty cool connection mechanism, but yeah, it's not. It's flying away. It's pretty cool, actually. But we need more wings, obviously. More things on our wings. Oh, I see. It's because we put this, whoops, that goes the wrong way. And assume we do the same thing over here. That's cool. Okay. Wow, got a little distracted there. Yeah, that was kind of a pain to put together. Or at least not super obvious based on the instructions. Oh, Subway Dude 101. Hey, I've been watching for years. Oh, cheers. Thanks. Appreciate that. So is the cost of living in Ottawa high, or is it higher than in Toronto and Vancouver? I don't think it's higher. It's pretty high, I guess, but I believe it is cheaper. It's higher in BC, yeah. Is the set a good piece? Price performance ratio? I have no idea, to be honest. I don't even remember how much it costs, but oh man, it's actually really fun to play with. Honestly, you probably don't really, unless you're like really interested in Da Vinci. I mean, if you're interested in Da Vinci's flying machine, it's definitely worth buying, I think. If you're buying it solely for like price to piece ratio, then who knows? How much does it retail for? I don't even remember. $70 Canadian? 80? This is how much I care, I guess. It wasn't that expensive in terms of like absolute value, absolute like number. So it does have like a high percentage of good pieces in it though. Like as somebody mentioned, there's no weird filler pieces in weird colors that you would never use. So this is one reason I haven't bought a lot of big sets recently. Because even though you might get a really good price per piece ratio, the number of pieces that I just would never use is like pretty high. So it's actually not a good value for me. I'm better off just buying the pieces I specifically need. Subway Dude, what set should I get for $65? Yeah, that's such an open-ended question. I just found the city of London, which is almost exactly the same as London, England, with the Thames, Hyde Park, and Oxford Street. Yeah, London, Ontario. Yeah, don't go there. Wish Lego would make more Connect sculptures. A galloping horse like you did would be awesome and sell well too, Rosh. Yeah. Oh yeah, people love horses. I think horse would be pretty cool. Do you build with rubber bands in any of your builds? JB Awesome. Yeah, I use rubber bands quite a bit actually. They're great for adding tension. In fact, I'm just working on... Ooh, actually, you can just see it right there. It's a new like GBC style thingy-madoodad. It's got rubber band. It's got a rubber band in it. Okay. Da Vinci was inspired and fascinated by winged animals while studying possibilities of human mechanical flight, and he hoped to replicate these animals' movements with his inventions. Well, the more you know. Okay, but what are we building here? We need a JK Brickers building contest in 2025. Oh man, I'm like too busy to organize a contest. Brian the Brick, how is it almost exactly the same? Oh, relative to... Oh, London. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I'm sure it's heavily inspired by London, England. M Versalvo, 50 USD for 49-ish pieces. I'd say it's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it's not great for a non-licensed set. And there's nothing like... I guess it's got the fabric wings, which, I don't know, might add to the cost. Mara, I come from Germany. Excellent. Should I get the Tuxedo Cat? I mean, to me, the Tuxedo Cat is, like, not very exciting. But if you like cats, you should get whatever you're interested in. The cat does seem pretty popular. 50 US is okay, but 60 euros is way too expensive. Oh yeah, 60 euros seems crazy. How much does it cost? Too much, it's Lego. Yeah, I mean, Lego is expensive no matter how you slice it. Ooh, a long string in dark tan. I'm kind of excited for these strings, actually. In different colors. Uh, 73 euros here in Finland. Wow, that is expensive. Oh, $65 Canadian, Eric. Yeah. For 400, yeah, it seems pretty pricey. But it's like a niche. I think they can get away with kind of, because like the people that are interested in buying it, that's the thing. When you're marketing a set to Lego fans, the Lego fans get really, really nitpicky about the price because they know what, what they have an expectation of what the price should be based on, what's in the set. But when you're marketing a set to like non-Lego fan, like hardcore Lego fans, like they don't really know. They just see a cool model that they want to build. Like I was just at like a relative's place, and they're like a geeky computer programmer, but they bought both Rivendell and Barad-dûr, and they had no other real Lego sets. But I'm sure they didn't care what the price actually was. They just wanted the cool Lord of the Rings sets. Okay, apparently we're taking this off and turning it upside down. So yeah, when you're marketing a set to like non-AFOLs, I feel Lego has more leeway in how they can price the sets. So they probably just make a judgment call based on how much they think they can price it, and that people will still buy it. Okay. In theory, we are stringing this string literally through these things, which is actually not too bad, pretty interesting. What's wrong with London, Ontario? I just don't think it's that exciting a town. Crystal used to live in London, actually, for a while. Yeah, I don't think there's a lot going on in London. 60 euros in Germany. We'll pick up the set even when Da Vinci looks a bit like Dumbledore. Yeah, I haven't even... I guess we built the figure last. I mean, I don't know what he's supposed to be wearing. Like a fur coat? Like, what the heck is this? A scarf? A fur-lined jacket? So many questions. And he definitely does have Dumbledore hair. Wow. Man, he looks like a hippie... Definitely hippie inventor from the 70s. I feel like Da Vinci would have had his hair tied back. As a person working in a workshop, you learn that very quickly. He would have a ponytail if he had long hair. Are you considering building the Dune Ornithopter after this Ornithopter? Oh, yeah, see, the Dune Ornithopter, it's too big. Like, I mean, it looks cool and everything, but it's expensive and... I mean, maybe I'll pick it up at some point if it's on sale. It's also not very pretty, to be honest. It's like pretty drab. Fun fact, the stand is shaped like that because it's supposed to be the shadow of the flying machine. Interesting. That's cool. I really hope this isn't a one-time thing for Lego. Da Vinci has a lot of inventions that lend themselves well to building toys like this. I'm excited to see the fan-designed alternates on Rebrickable. Donovan Ellis. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I'll probably tinker with this myself a little bit and see maybe we can modify it or build a different version. I don't know. I don't care about the price as long as it's not $1,000. Yeah. Yeah, just wait till that Death Star. G. Jacobson, I will wait for it to hit the used market before I buy it. Yeah, I mean, that's a good strategy for sure. If you don't like need it day one, then you don't really need to. Yeah, I mean, you don't need to buy it right away. Absolutely. If you're willing to wait a little bit, the used market is a great option. That's what Lego is all about these days, reaching out to new target groups and buying as many new licenses as possible. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Have you heard of Blue Bricks? Yeah, obviously. Yes, I have heard of Blue Bricks. Yeah, I mean, who else is excited for the Star Wars or Star Trek set coming out? I know Blue Bricks had a Enterprise. It'll be super interesting to see what Lego's Enterprise looks like. Brian the Brick is a good idea for someone from abroad to start Canadian education in high school in Ottawa. Sure. I mean, I can't answer that question. I guess. I'm sure you'll get the same education as you would in any other city, pretty much. Donovan Ellis, one of my favorite non-Lego builds is a model of a clock designed by Da Vinci. Oh yeah, and while I don't find it useful for telling time because it's powered by weights, I do find it useful as a timer. Oh yeah, that's cool. Okay, how are we doing this? Is Ottawa more exciting than London? Yeah, maybe, sure. I mean, I think there's a lot more going on in Ottawa, at least. Just because it's the capital. There's a lot of museums. There's a lot of activities to do. There's a lot of good, like, hiking and green space biking, climbing in the summer. Winter, there's a lot of good cross-country skiing, skating, when the canal's open anyway. Is public safety in Ottawa good? Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. I'm definitely getting the Star Trek set. Wow, yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are, for sure. Donovan Ellis, G. Jacobson, smart move. Yeah, I found that if you wait for a set you're after to reach enough people willing to sell it, it's often quite possible to find a sealed copy cheaper on the secondhand market. Yeah, or even if it's built once, like the pieces are still in good shape. It's not that big a deal. Misla, another curious difference. My bag with wings have no warnings. Are Europeans tougher than Americans? Yeah, absolutely they are. Wow, to avoid danger of suffocation, keep this bag away from babies and children. It's a paper bag, like, really? And it's got holes in it. It's so crazy. Oh, I guess technically this is a paper bag. Oh my god, I got a paper bag in one of my sets. Amazing. I will probably contain a lot of ton of stickers and be like $500 because of the 9 exclusive minifigs. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the Star Trek set, they could definitely charge a premium for that, and people will be willing to pay it. Can you even buy blue bricks in the USA? I don't know. I mean, in Canada, I probably can. I don't know. I assume I have to buy it from the website. They're definitely not in like retail stores or anything. We can in Canada. It's just expensive shipping, yeah. Breaking news, the toilet race car is faster than the hot dog race car. Yeah, I want to buy that set with the ramp. Is there like a new ramp piece in that at the bottom or something, I think? If you don't mind me asking, is the house you're currently in bought or rented? We bought this house. Okay. Okay, we have a flying machine, and interesting. It does not flap as super well. Interesting. Flaps pretty good. Actually, the spring seems to not have enough power to... Oh yeah, the wings get stuck. Interesting. Why are my wings getting stuck? Like if I push them down manually, they pop up really well. But if I pull the trigger... Oh, I think I may have pushed these on too tight. Let me just pull these out a little bit. Interesting. Why do these not... pop up? Yeah, they kind of get stuck. Interesting. All right, better. Oh, it's so interesting that, yeah, it's not as smooth as I would have expected it to be. It kind of has trouble pushing the wings up. Oh, is that because I don't have this? Oh, it might just be this. String is not quite routed on the center of the wheel. Oh yeah, it's got to be it. That has got to be it. Oh man, it's like impossible to... User error. Still, it's a very easy mistake to make. I feel it's easy for that string to get routed. All right, there we go. There we go. Now we're cooking. I just didn't have this string going over the center of the wheel. It was off to the side. It's okay, there we go. All right, great. Awesome. But did require some troubleshooting. I mean, it's a cool set. Man, motorizing this is going to be something. I guess in theory we could mount a motor on the stand with like a piston to drive the trigger, but it actually requires quite a bit of force. That would definitely be the simplest thing to do. Is just have like motor here, piston here. I don't know if there's any other good option without completely like ripping it apart. And in fact, actually, if we're, oh no, we need the spring. Yeah, interesting. Actually, I feel like we could remove the spring and add a linkage between this lever and the trigger lever. And then, because if you're motorizing it, you can actually like push the wings back up. The motor can do all the work. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Actually, I'm just really curious about the... We won't do that right now, because... but I'm curious about these wings and how they look on my original version. Okay, sorry, I got caught up in troubleshooting that. We lost the chat. Way behind. Before or after flushing. Is this official Lego? This is an official Lego set, yeah. Bill. Yeah, 2/4 pipe ramps in dark stone gray. Yeah, cool, interesting. Yeah, I'm really curious about the ramps, actually. I might pick that up just to get the ramps. Can you tell me what a general house in Ottawa would cost? An apartment still? Oh my god, I don't know. Jeez. That's crazy. I'm sure you can look up some like average real estate costs somewhere. Rosh probably did something wrong with the strings. Yep, definitely. I think the string gets caught in the wheels. Yep, excellent. You guys probably figured it out long before I did. Know anybody? The Astronomer's Planetarium. It's a great set. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I think the alarm is pinched in front of the gray wheel. Yeah, it could work better with some pilots. Oh yeah, yeah. Thanks for reminding me. We definitely need some pilots. How many pilots do we want here? I feel like we need at least 2 pilots. We need to add some studs. And then maybe we'll get a... We'll put Benny for sure. We'll get some jumper plates. We'll get like a Benny. Oh yeah. We need 2 pilots though. Oh, blue and white. We'll go classic. Blue and white. Oh, and then pink. Pink can go for a ride. There's clearly like a place to... She's a little wing walker. Yeah. Awesome. Oh man, actually if you just attach the wing in the back, you get even some flapping wing action. Do you have any children? Brian the Brick. Do you know about the education? I mean, Crystal's a high school teacher, so she does know about Education Ottawa. But I don't keep much tabs on it. I mean, the curriculum in Ontario is pretty standardized across the entire province, so I think it more varies between school versus city. There are too many pieces left over. Well, we have a beard. Oh, I forgot to put Da Vinci's beard on. I guess I never actually finished the instructions. We got those. I guess we need a beard for Da Vinci. Oh yeah, and Da Vinci, it's got this cool printed tile of the flying machine, which is pretty cool. I believe one of those is extra. This was not part of the set. That I just pulled off. These I pulled off. Yeah, actually, I don't know. Oh, this is a quill for Da Vinci writing. Yeah, so no, we used all the pieces. Excellent. Could you make the trigger have a 2x2 axle hole and drive that somehow with motor? Yep. Use the cam on a lever. Probably need to remove the spring for sure. Yeah, unfortunately the spring, right now the spring needs to be there in order to push the wings back up because we're pulling the string to pull them down. But we can probably, again, like add a linkage from here to the trigger to make it rigidly connected. Do you have an old Technic figure? Oh yeah, I probably don't here. I think I have some elsewhere. Oh man, I don't know why my one camera keeps spontaneously changing zoom for some reason. It's crazy. OBS is glitching out on me. Dumbledore's missing the beard and quill. Yep. Probably wand. Absolutely. Spaceship. Can you show the tile? Oh yeah, the tile is actually pretty cool. I mean, I don't know if you can see it that well from here. I don't know if my focus works that great. But anyway, there's it's pretty cool. It's just a 2x2 tile. It's okay. I guess I can get rid of the instructions. I think we're done the instructions. Yeah. No more instructions needed. Okay, so yeah, but I was taking the wings off. I want to actually see what the wings look like on my original model. Crystal teaches geography, right? Brian the Brick. Yeah, she teaches like the sciences. She teaches geography, or I mean, not really like the course geography, but she teaches chemistry, earth and space science. Yeah, mostly a lot of chemistry. Probably chemistry mostly, and then like geology, space stuff. Maybe designing something like backwards catapult mechanism for the spring. Yeah. I'm your Chinese fan since nice to meet you. Oh, Key, nice to meet you as well. Oh no, AI is taking over Jason's camera. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, what's the biggest Lego set you've built? Lego set? Oh man, jeez, I don't know. Ninjago City? Okay. Nobody cares what the biggest Lego set I've built is. Interesting. How? Oh yeah. Okay. Actually, it'd be interesting to do these backwards on here. Even though that is backwards. But actually, backwards, the holes actually kind of line up. we're just gonna rudimentary do this. Just to get some fabric on the wings here. Even though it's completely backwards. Oh yeah, it's cool though. Maybe I need to, oh no, my phone is ringing. No, it's nobody important. Cool. And I like the tail as well. I feel like one of the reasons I actually I bought 2 of these ornithopters. Just because I think it would be cool to make a bigger one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that'll look so good. I think it would be cool to make a bigger one and then potentially, yeah, have like a longer wing that's made up of like 2 of these. Not sure exactly how well that would work, but I think we can make something work. But yeah, I think man, yeah, it would be cool to make a custom one. Oh yeah, I do like the scale of this my custom one a bit better. It's like I like this scale of figure on a model like this. It's just got a little more like presence. When you have a model like slightly bigger. I feel like this one, I guess we could put a figure inside, but yeah, it actually might be kind of hard to fit one in there. Although Space Babies are perfectly reasonable pilots. Dave Hedges, some of your mock builds are much larger than any set. Yeah. I was just thinking how much you want to bet that he'll motorize it. I'd like to see that. This thing seems quite mechanically ambitious, which is part of why I want it. Yeah, it's actually like really cool mechanics on it. Very non-traditional in terms of technique. Like it's actually string driven. All of the mechanics are spring loaded. Even the back one here is, I mean, it's very rudimentary spring, quote unquote, but it is, it's pushing energy into the rubber lift arm thing. And then the trigger loads up the energy either in the spring or this Technic thingamadoodad. So yeah, we use the strings to pull them down and then we use the string to pull them down and then the springs push them back up. So yeah, it's a really unique mechanism in terms of Lego. Like something Lego would build. It does make motorizing it a little bit challenging. But yeah, I think we could definitely make it work. Oh, I noticed, oh yeah, the stand is not that great, actually. In terms of strength, it's already starting to separate a little bit. Brian the Brick, can you tell me which school Crystal teaches at? She teaches at St. Mark's High School in Manotick. Because I have a friend who has a child who wants to go to Canada and attend high school. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I do believe there are exchange programs, for sure. I think Crystal has had some exchange students over the years. I mean, it's cool. I mean, Manotick is kind of in the middle of nowhere. It's like well outside the main city, so it depends what kind of experience they want. It's kind of hard to get into the city. There's no like good public transit from Manotick into the heart of Ottawa. Less distractions though if they're focusing on their studies. Eric, those wing pieces work really good on your version. Yeah, actually the wing pieces are just, I think, very nicely designed in general, so I think they would work really well on any version. But yeah. Lorenzo, hey Jason, I love your Lego builds. Do you think it would be possible to build your Morse code machine using 51515 Mindstorms? Oh, that's a really great question. I don't know the answer to that. I actually don't know if the timing is accurate enough on the Robot Inventor set. I haven't tested it, but I don't know. That's the biggest question, is whether or not you really need the timer for the touch sensor trigger to be sensitive enough and accurate enough to actually distinguish between like a slope, or distinguish the time between presses of the button. And I actually don't know if it is. I can't actually answer that question. Otherwise, mechanically, yeah, you could absolutely build it. It's just whether or not the program would actually work. Oh, Donovan Ellis. I've never seen the little spaceman figures. Where did they come from? The pink one is from one of the collectible minifig series. The blue ones are from, well, a few things. There was a gift with purchase at some point that had the blue and white one in it. But I think they did come in some other sets as well. The blue and white were available on Bricks and Pieces, yeah. Now, but came from a gift with purchase. Yeah, did they originally just come with the gift with purchase? Anyway, I actually did pick up a couple from Bricks and Pieces as well recently, so I do have a couple of each of these now. And the pink one I only have one of. Okay, anyway, that actually took a lot longer than I anticipated. What are we, almost at 2 hours already? Oh, geez. But I do believe we're finished. I'm done. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to just... oh man, the sad part about... I've already creased some of the wings. Because I'm like manipulating the wings a lot, they actually aren't very robust in terms of keeping their... But I'm actually just going to put this back together. For anybody that's coming to this video later and just wants to see the finished model, we'll just quickly put it together. We're mostly together. And then we'll just... say goodbye and do some triggering. Flapping away, we'll fly away into the sunset. I'll answer a few more questions though. But we're winding down for sure. We'll sign off in a minute here. I discovered recently that the custom base my Saturn V is standing on, I got long ago, was by someone called JK Brickworks. Sound familiar? Yeah, I built like a super simple base for the Saturn V. Oh, I appreciate that. That's awesome that you're actually using it. That's cool. I made your unbeatable switch using 51515 set. It was awesome. Oh, Lorenzo, that's awesome. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I have been. I was kind of thinking about redoing the black box with the 5.1 with the Robot Inventor as well, but yeah, clearly I haven't really got around to it. Mort's, nice stream. Thanks. Have a great day. Thanks for the stream. Cool. Brian the Bricks. So she drives to work every day. Yeah, it's probably about a 25-minute drive for her to get to the high school in Manotick she works at. Plans for next week build. Bill, yeah. Actually, I don't know if I'll do a stream next week. I find the streams, I love doing them. They're great. But it actually cuts too much, or it cuts a lot into the time I would like to build stuff, actually. So we'll see. I might not do it next week. I might go every other week. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Although maybe by then we'll just motorize this or something. Maybe I'll do some modifications to this. Actually, I think the biggest thing I've been thinking about is that I'll probably cut down on building sets. Like just sets that aren't really that interesting. So if I have something interesting to stream, I will stream it. Otherwise, I may skip a week every once in a while. Anyway, I guess the answer to that question is I have no idea what we'll do next week. Or even if there will be a stream. But anyway, yeah, so no plans for next week yet. G. Jacobson, another fine stream. Thanks. Cheers. Thanks for streaming. Awesome interaction with the viewers. As always, Rosh. Thanks. How about Bercasso with it? Ooh, yeah, you could probably do Bercasso with it, I think. Yeah, I don't see why not. It would work. Okay, anyway. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for Eric and our Hamburg for doing some moderation. As always, the Space Babies have gone back in time and are now manually operating this crazy flying machine. So we will fly into the next stream and we will see everybody, if not next week, at least the week after. All right. Thanks for watching. Keep on building and we will see you next time.